Just thought I'd give you an update on the video that I done last week about the flooding over at Pingewood. This is the breach that I spoke about. As you can see, we've got a temporary repair, and the difference it's made is incredible. I mean, this sort of sway the land through here, you can see where the water's been cutting through. It's made a massive difference further downstream, despite the water's rising. Fire and Rescue had a meeting on Saturday night which I attended, and I discussed the problems we've got up here, and then Sunday morning a further meeting was held and the army were deployed, and in 2 hours 50-60 guys had this done. As you can see, we're back down at Cottage Lane now. Spot the difference. Despite the fact that the river's been rising for the last 48 hours, the levels down here have been falling. I think the proof's in the pudding. Saturday night I was called to a meeting by the Environment Agency up at the substation up there, because there were many people running around with their hands on their head, not knowing where to pump the water out. It was that bad. The water was actually right up to where that digger is, and where we're stood now it was probably 18 inches 2 foot deep, and they just didn't have anywhere to pump the water. I used the opportunity to explain to them that about the breach, and if they drop the overall level round here, then they would have somewhere to pump it. Sunday morning they deployed the army, and the breach was fixed at a cost of about £4,000 to £5,000, I would assume. Wonder how much that lot's just cost up there. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. All of this could have been avoided, as I said in the last video, but due to people's incompetence, and I say incompetence because we all make mistakes, that's a fact of life, but when people that are better informed than you are trying to advise you and you choose to ignore them, that's incompetence. There's a lot of money been spent down here, and it's going to cost a lot of money to return it to how it was. We've got stocking that we're going to have to do, repairs we're going to have to do, etc. That's not to mention the people that got flooded out, and as I say, the cost to the taxpayer and everybody else for the fire crews, etc., army, etc., that were up there battling for 72 hours trying to keep that substation dry. Absolutely ridiculous, and I can't emphasise enough how this all could have been avoided. There we are.